2023 is just right around the corner and smartphone brands just keep on coming, don't they? And as usual, we are gonna cover the official smartphone releases in the Philippines under 15,000 pesos. This is VJ of Yugatech and let's go! First up is the new Honor X8 at just 12,990 pesos. You already get a smooth 90Hz IPS display, a good set of quad cameras, and a sleek design. Looking at its build, it has pretty thin bezels up front, and we get this interesting matte glass finish at the back. From afar, you may mistake it as an Apple device because of how its camera module is designed. Though the battery is only 4000 mAh, but we do get 22.5 watts of fast charging. And oh, it is limited to 4G connectivity, which might be a deal breaker for some. The Honor X8 comes with 6GB of RAM, 128GB of storage, and it is powered by the Snapdragon 680 chipset for its price. Next up is the taller sibling, the Honor X9. It basically has the same traits of the X8 except for a larger battery and display, slightly better cameras, and more spacious configurations. The Honor X9 comes with a 90Hz, 6.91-inch IPS display, which is larger than the X8's 6.7 inches. This one has more juice at 4,800 mAh and faster charging at 66 watts. Another difference is the camera. Specifically, the ultra-wide lens on the X9 is 8 megapixels compared to the 5 megapixel one on the X8, and the camera design too. The Honor X9 sets you back at only 14,990 pesos for the 8 plus 128GB combo. And yes, it is limited to 4G as well, with the same Snapdragon 680 chipset under the hood. Now here comes one of the new OPPO A series phones, and one of them is the OPPO A77s that tags for only 13,999 pesos. You might have guessed it already cause this one's also powered by the Snapdragon 680. So it's also a 4G phone. It does have an edge over the Honor phones mentioned earlier because the OPPO A77s actually has expandable storage, which is always a plus in my book. The display however is only capped at HD+, which is a bummer considering we play a lot of media content using our phones. It does have a 90Hz refresh rate and an IP54 water and dust resistance, so there's that. Its camera department consists of a dual rear camera setup headlined by a 50 megapixel main lens. When it comes to battery though, it has a 5000 mAh battery with 33 watts fast charging. For its price, the OPPO A77s comes with 8GB of RAM plus 128GB of storage. Next up, we got the vivo Y22s, which is closely similar to the OPPO A77s. Same Snapdragon 680 chip, 4G connectivity, dual rear cameras, expandable storage, and battery capacity. There is a slight difference on the display though, as it spans 6.55 inches, just a tad bit bigger than the OPPO A77s, and unfortunately, it is only capped to 60Hz. The charging rate is set to 18 watts and no IP certification here. With all the compromises it may have, you'll surely be delighted with its price as it's only 12,999 pesos for the 8GB plus 128GB combo, and you can even get it for less at 10,999 pesos for the 4GB plus 128GB variant. Last but definitely not the least is the Realme 10. Probably the giga chat of them all cause it packs in more power and brings you a more enjoyable experience for the price. The Realme 10's display is surely crisp and buttery smooth with its Super AMOLED panel and 90Hz refresh rate. It's also protected with Gorilla Glass 5, so kudos to that. Flipping onto its back, we see a dual rear camera setup with a 50 megapixel main lens, and it has this reflective glossy finish. Now for the exciting part, we got a gaming chipset under the hood with the MediaTek Helio G99, and it has expandable storage too, a 5000 mAh battery with 33 watts fast charging. The Realme 10 is priced at 14,999 pesos for the 8GB plus 256GB model, and you can get it for less at 12,999 pesos for the 128GB variant. And that wraps up this list. What would your pick be? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss on our future uploads. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, and visit yugatech.com for more tech news and reviews. Once again, this is VJ of Yugatech. Peace out.